So today I decided to make a coconut oil using Oyibo coconut. I remember back then that I do it. Our coconut is always stronger and more tasty, but these people own is not strong. And anyway, let me just say that this is their own species. All right, just follow me. Let me show you on how this whole process went. Maybe you're living outside the country, you might decide whether you can do it or not. But coconut oil is something that is very essential in the house. Use it for your skin, use it for your hair, use it for cooking. Everything is very good. Okay. Now, this is me peeling out the back. I want it to come out white, like nothing but white. That is why I'm taking this off. It's actually optional if you feel like taking it out. Very good if you don't feel like there is nothing wrong in that. And my main aim of doing this coconut oil is to make it a cold one, and maybe the ones that are going to the middle one will now be hot. So here already blending it, as you guys can see, adding enough water so you'll be able to blend it very well. But I just observed something that made me to lose interest. As you know, I've not even finished the process. The oil lapped on the blender. You can see how it is. In fact, the whole oil was on the chaff. It was not going out. This my scarf is very good. Now, if you look very well, you see how I was trying to squeeze it. I added this thing a whole lot of water. You see, the oil that are stinking on that scarf, it wasn't coming out because I think two things just affected this my coconut oil. Number one is the weather, winter. Number two is the type of coconut that I use is not a strong coconut. So if you want to do your coconut oil, use a very strong coconut, okay? And don't do it during winter because the cold is going to affect it. There is no way the oil could melt. It just stinked on the blender. Now I have to, because I did it in the night, then this me opening it the next day. The water have sink down, and this is now the oil. So my major aim was to get my cold coconut oil from this very point, but it was not given. Like it's as if the whole coconut just disappeared, the whole oil just disappeared. The cold could not allow it to the oil to come out. So I have no other alternative than to do it, take it to the hot, and once you take it to the hot, this is my observation. Once you take it to the hot, it will no longer be as white as you want it to be. It must turn to brown because you have to fry it until it turns brown. Okay, so please, if you are living outside the country and you want to do your coconut oil, I will advise you not to do it during winter. Yes, because the cold is going to affect it. There is nothing like the sun, unless if you are going to make it a hot one. Secondly, if you are using a coconut, just make sure you're going to get like 5 or 6 or 7 coconuts for you to get something out of it. It actually tried, okay, because this is just 2 coconuts that I used in doing this thing. Anyways, I am still grateful. So let me know, have you ever tried making a coconut oil? How did your own go? And majorly people that are living outside the country, have you ever tried using their coconut, and the weather that you did yours? Because actually the weather and the type of coconut that I used affected mine.